there was one very good side of the, well, probably many sides, but one very good side of the contract that we all had with the London Philharmonic was that you could only receive or give notice on the 31st of January, and everybody's talked about the contract in the BBC Symphony Orchestra as being so good, but that was 3 months at any time. And this meant that we decided not to try and break the contract, but to give in our notice about the 28th of January, something like that. About the 25th of January, Francis Bradley read out a letter to the rest of the section that he had received from Eric Bravington to say that as from the next contract, Francis Bradley would go back to being third horn, Leonard Fleming would go back to being fourth horn. So I said, oh, does that make me first horn? Knowing that the answer was no, I'm afraid there's no room for you. I never had a letter telling me this, but we put in our resignations 2 days later, and we resigned. Well, I left early because Fred Riddle, the principal viola, was one of our group, and he was a friend of the music director of the Stratford-on-Avon Theatre, and he found that they needed a horn for the new season. So I was engaged at a rock bottom fee, and it would mean leaving in the middle of March, but I wrote into the management, I was given permission to leave early. And it was a very sad time because the orchestra had been a place where you could, for instance, you'd sit down in the coach to go to Southampton and you wouldn't know who might come and sit next to you, what member of the orchestra, and you could discuss anything. You really could discuss anything. But, of course, this just changed all that. And it brought to an end what would be four years or so, when I'd really learnt the trade